Hey everybody, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and share us out with your homies so they can come on over. Y'all go ahead now. Y'all go do that real quick because we doing what we telling you to do. Hey y'all, welcome in. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up.
Hey y'all, hey everybody, hey Tanya, hey Get Your Mama, hey It's Gamma's World, hey Miss Peaches, hey Love. How are y'all doing? How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Oh Lord, I ate and had a lot of spirits.
Did you?
Yes.
All right, y'all. Look, it's 7:05. I had a good Thanksgiving for the most part.
You did,
Outside of
sis.
Yes, outside of life, y'all know life happens, but outside of that, I enjoyed my family. I was happy to see them on my mom's side, my dad's side.
That's right. You get the double portion on the holidays, huh?
Yes, and you know what? I'm so thankful for that. I'm just so thankful that I have both sides of my family, because everybody is not fortunate to have that. And even during the time of me and my dad not talking or whatever, his family was always there. I was always with them, like family was still family for me and to me. Um what him and I were going through, it didn't stop, my relationship with his sister, with my cousins, with my aunts, like, his aunts and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm very, very thankful for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a blessing in real life. Like, unless you not had that, you don't realize a lot of people take things for granted because they
Mm-hmm.
never not had it. And that's just I mean, and that's really just not that's not it's not fair to judge someone or think someone is ungrateful or these other things because really the truth is it's not that at all. They just
Right, right,
really just have never experienced that, so they really just don't understand.
right. That's so true. That is so
You
true.
know. But let me read the comments some of the comments real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I come in comments. Miss Peacher said, "Hey, beautiful ladies, April and Amber, ladies in the chat, happy
Hey,
Monday,
Peaches.
and hello, December. Hey,
Oh, that's
sis.
right.
Hey, Peaches. It's Gamma World said, hey, hey, it's Gamma's World. Get your mama said, hey, April. Hey, Amber, mods in chat. Love said, hey, love. Beautifully Hill said, hey, y'all, hey, here listening too. Hey,
Y'all,
beautiful Hill.
this conversation gonna get deep tonight. I'm gonna let you finish, sis. Then we're gonna tell them what we're gonna dive
Yeah, that's
into.
why I wanted to get the hellos out the way.
Was that the last one? Oh,
Love said, hey, Miss Peaches. Get your mama said, working, but listen, I know that's right. I be on here doing 4 things while somebody talking. Gamma's World said, welcome everyone into the chat. Please hit the like button as you come in.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for the reminder. It was a good time with my family Thanksgiving. It's Gamma's World said. Miss Peaches said, hey, love. Okay, go ahead, sis. That's the last comment.
Okay. Let's see. I know Gamma had a good time with her family. She is definitely one of those people that remind me of her family reminds me of my family. I mean, like Gamma, look, take nothing from this when I say this, but I could just tell like total nuts like to have a good time. You know, um everybody just, enjoying each other's company, joking on each other and just loving on each other. Like I can tell that with your family.
Mm, that's always good. That's always
Yes.
good. You really, I mean, that really is. She's talking about yes, nuts. Ooh, way.
Okay, y'all. So since you cut the music,
Yes.
okay. Cause y'all already know I'm country and I talk loud. Cause baby, I really get to hollering over that music if the music was going. Y'all know I get passionate about these conversations. So, ladies, tonight we are talking about detaching. We
I'm
are
gonna get the
talking about,
definition.
yes, pull the definition up, sis. I'm gonna let you read that while I tell them what we're gonna dive into tonight. We are going to talk about when to detach, how to
Oh.
detach, and why to detach.
Mm,
Go ahead, sis.
mm.
You get them the definition.
One, the first definition is to disengage something or part of something and remove it. The second
Okay.
one is leave or separate oneself from a group or place. That's it. That's the two options for detach.
Okay. So, um, and I told y'all I have so much on my mind. Like I told y'all to send us topics, but if y'all don't send them, baby, this big old head over here,
Oh, we
we
got
got
them.
stuff, right? We got stuff to talk about for days. So I ran, we always run them by each other. And so I ran this one by April and I was like, I want to talk about this because y'all, right now I am in a very uncomfortable space and I just spoke to my dad before we hopped on here. I had told you, sis, I was like, I'm talking to my dad. I'm about to get home and set up. But I was telling him, like, in this uncomfortable space that I'm in and during this season of my life, I'm just trying to stay focused on the lesson, if that makes sense to y'all. Like I'm just trying to like be still and be quiet and literally hear whatever it is that God is trying to tell me like in this season of my life. And one thing that I have noticed during this uncomfortable season that I'm in right now is detaching. Um like I stuff that I did 10 years ago, I don't want to do today. Stuff that I did 20 years ago, I don't want to do it today. And I'm in a space where I don't care what that looked like for the next person. The only thing that matters to me is what it looks like for me, and that's why I said I want to talk about when to detach, how to detach, and why to detach, because I know that in this season right now, a lot of people gonna feel like I'm being funny. A lot of people are gonna feel like, oh, she trying to act. Oh, she acting different. But I understand and know that that's what's gonna come with this season of my life, you know, and it has to be, like it has to be done, like regardless of what that looks like for someone else.
Mm, yeah. And there's different reasons for that, right? Like there's different reasons why we need to detach. So sometimes, it said releasing, letting go. So sometimes what you carrying around is just weight, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
even, it's not beneficial at all, like in any way possible. We're carrying around out of loyalty. Some people will stay loyal to the detriment of their self. And I'm like,
Yes.
loyalty doesn't mean you got to be around that person. What that mean is you just don't say nothing no matter what come about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's loyalty. You continuing to be around someone just because you want to be loyal to them, or you want to just continue to carry that weight, is ludicrous. You have to detach from that, because at some point you're not going to be able to move anymore because it's going to be so heavy.
Right.
You're
And
going
yes.
to get tired.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of that, sis, when you say it's so heavy, yesterday when I was listening to church, I was just sitting down and editing some videos, and he was basically saying how you can't get to your next because of who you are connected to, you
Mm.
know. And I was like, dang, like that. I was literally listening to that, and I was like, this sermon was just for me, because this is the space that I'm in right now, this uncomfortable space. And he was like, a lot of times God is not blessing you because of who you are attached to. And you don't understand that, because you carrying weight, like you just said, you're carrying the weight of somebody else. You carrying the weight of somebody else's troubles, and you got to let them go. You got to detach from that person, that thing, that those people, that group, whatever it may be, whatever that looks like for you. It's time for you to detach. And for me, what it looks like for me is, if it's toxic, I'm detaching. If it don't bring me peace, I'm detaching, because that's all that I can afford. Like right now, that's all I can afford. I just need peace of mind, just peace. I don't want to deal with anything toxic. I don't want to deal with toxic people.
Mm. Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm definitely in that place myself. Like, I had an incident a few weeks back where we was at my aunt's house, and I had a situation with someone in her yard, and they end up on the ground out there. So but it made me realize that I just really am in a, I got enough of my own shit. I can't be bothered with you.
Come
Not
on.
with your stuff. I don't even want to be around you long enough to hear what you got going on. I'm in
Right.
a stage of my life where I'm like, listen, if you're not already in the roll call, sorry. But the next bus might come behind me. But I got to move.
And that's how I am too, sis. I was just telling somebody that exact thing that you said. I was like, look, if you not already in my circle, baby, this circle closed. It's done closed. If you ain't already in here, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, because that's all I got. That's all I can handle is the people that are in there. And I'm so thankful for the people that are in my circle. I'm thankful to be surrounded by genuine women for once. Women that I know that
Mm.
love me, you, Tanya, it's Gamma's World, Saret, I'm just thankful to women that are not even biologically related to me. We don't even share the same DNA, but we have built a bond. I have built a bond with each of y'all, and I'm just so thankful for that. And like you said, look, if you miss the bus, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with these people right here.
That'll last one till in the morning, boo.
Yep. Let's see.
But
What
we got some comments right there. It's Gamma's World.
Okay, she said if you are in situations that you feel to detach from, join in this conversation. Yes. Miss Peaches said, and that's all that matters. You have to be in your space and no one else does. Exactly.
Mm.
And Miss Peaches said, when I started protecting my peace, I started detaching from so many people, even family. And you know what, Peaches? It If I were to sit up here and say like it don't hurt, I would be lying to y'all. It hurts. You know, people that you've known your whole life or whatever, it is gonna feel a type of way. So I just want to say to anybody that may be in this same
Mm,
season that I'm in my life or whatever, it's gonna feel a certain way, y'all, but it is so, so necessary. It is so necessary. I was on the phone with somebody today and I said, I can't do what I did 20 years ago. Meeting up at somebody's house and like hanging out to the wee hours of the morning, and we doing all this turning up and drinking, and keep buying bottles. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm past that. If that's what you still
mm,
want to do, you almost pushing 40. Look, more power to you. I'm good with going home to with my children, having my little glass of wine, or just the other night, Saturday, doing the virtual sipping paint party, hanging out with my kids and having me a mixed drink, and we took our shots right in the comfort of our own home. I'm good with
mm.
that. I'm at home, I'm safe, and I can just crash out here so I don't
That's
want to
right.
do them things that I did 10 years ago. That's not what I want to do.
Mm-mm. I ain't got the energy I had 10 years ago.
That
That's
part.
the facts of the situation. I do not even want, like you said, I don't want to, but I don't
Right.
really have it in me. I don't, I'm gonna be real clear. I don't got it in me. Now, I ain't got no soft girl era in me either. Let's be clear about that. But
That part too.
I don't got that the energy I had 10, 20 years ago. I'm nowhere. Baby, it's not even possible to get there ever again in my life. I'm over it.
Right.
So, but I find that, and what I'm finding myself to do, and a boundary that I'm establishing is I'm not giving no more than I'm receiving to nobody.
Come on. Talk that talk.
I don't have to detach. See, and that's the thing. I think that my strategy has changed. So I have learned in the last couple years, and I mean that, and I'm still kind of learning for understanding. But if you start giving people what they give you, they'll go on themselves.
That's
They
true
will
too.
find themselves somewhere to go. You don't got to go through the heartache. You can give yourself the time to just, but if you give them what they give you, the folks that's there just for what you giving gonna get gone because they ain't gonna get
Mm-hmm.
nothing no
Because
more.
they're not getting it anymore. That is so true. Let's see. Jonas said, "Hey ladies, how y'all doing? What's up, chat? We're doing good. Thank you for dropping in. We
Hello, sir.
appreciate it." It's Gamma's World said, "Absolutely, and it's a blessing." Miss Peaches said, "It hurts like hell, but it's necessary. It is so necessary."
Oh, we
Oh,
had
where
same,
my
same.
girl? Oh, okay. Look, and we did it again. I'm like, where my girl?
Oh,
Get your mama. Get your mama said it's called growth. Some people just don't get it. And that's
oh,
why I say get your mama. You have to be okay with the people that won't agree with it, and the ones that's gonna say, "Oh, get your mama, she acting different," or Deborah acting different, she acting funny. Like, you just have to be okay with that.
yes, and real, me and you was talking about this the other day about with being content creators and how hard it is to be
Yes,
able
we
to really
did.
support other content creators because you trying to put your own content together and get it
Yes.
out. We all
And it
doing the
pulled
same job.
yes, and it pulls you away from focusing, and that's what I've been doing. I had told Tanya that, though, the beginning of November, and I was telling her, I said, I'm still gonna watch people, maybe catch their replay and stuff like that, and I'm still gonna share and support. I was like, but the last 2 months, I gotta end this year strong. Like, I really gotta focus on my content that I have that's, in my gallery that I haven't pushed out, and that's literally what I've been doing. So I haven't been like in a lot of people's chats, and like, if I can stop in, I drop in for a minute and then I'm out. But you are absolutely correct. You can't give it when like you said, we're all doing the same job.
Mhm. But it's the people who get mad about that. Like if you really are creating content, if this what you're really doing, you really should understand the why that don't work.
Right, right. Love.
Especially for those of us who have children, other jobs,
Yeah,
other
because you have to find that
responsibilities.
that balance.
Yes, Lord. And that does
Love.
not involve me being your only engagement, and we both content creators. That's crazy. That's so
Right,
obscene.
right.
And
And
sometimes though,
that's what
people
I told Tanya too, sis, real quick. I said, I love the content creators that support me and that I support. I was like, but I need more people that are not content creators, you know.
Mhm. Exactly. Cause we all trying to get to the bag. Everybody
Right.
on social media is not there in professional mode. They don't care about that.
That's so true.
It don't matter to them. And so it's a lot more of them than us anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, and not only that, sometimes that expectation is so unfair that that'll let me know that's somebody I don't really want to bother with. I,
Right.
I don't want to. I don't want to fuck with you because your expectation is ludicrous.
Oh, love. I talked about this today also.
Uh
Love
oh, what
said,
she?
I don't want friends because I can't stand the poor me stories all the time. Like, get your shit together at 40 and jealousy because, and the jealousy because I have my life together now. Both of those. Look, all of that, what you just said. I cannot stand. Don't keep coming to me about the same shit. I don't want to hear it. You do something about it. And I am
Mm,
definitely that friend. I have. We talking about detachment. Y'all know we keep it all the way a buck over here. I have
mm,
literally detached from associates and people that I looked at, could be a potential friend because I got so tired of them coming to me with the poor me stories. I don't want to hear that shit. I was I'm sorry, y'all. I
that's
forgot
all
to put
right.
my phone on do not disturb. But I was associates with this young lady. She's a content creator. And again, she probably know I'm talking about her if she's still listening, peep into my content, but it is what it is. I have no reason to lie. And we were, becoming cool, just like April and I, just like Tanya and I, just like It's Gamma's World. But every time I talk to her, oh, my internet isn't good at home. Oh, this, oh, that. Y'all, every time she would call me, I'm giving her solutions. Like, because I'm that friend. I don't want to see you struggle. Like it hurt when my friends hurt, my real friends, when they cry, I cry. Because I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want you hurting. So when you come to me with a problem, I'm that friend. I'm giving you a solution. So
Mm,
every day she called me, it was a problem. You can't do this, you can't do that. Every time she texts, it was a long drawn out text. That's why I said we're gonna talk about when to detach, how to detach, and why
mm,
to detach. All that right there in itself. It was time for me to detach. You can't keep calling me, pouring this on me. It's getting heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you solutions, and you're not taking the solutions. You saying your internet don't work. I'm telling her, go to McDonald's, they have free Wi-Fi, baby. Go to Starbucks, they got free Wi-Fi.
mm,
It's places you can pull up to and use their Wi-Fi in their parking lot. This is not an excuse. And I don't like
mm.
excuses. I tell my kids that we're not making excuses. We looking for a resolution. We need to
That right.
solve
That
this.
right.
So I literally had to detach from that person. And the thing is this, there's no beef. And like I said, even if she's listening right now, I still love you. There's no beef. I'm not mad with you. It ain't no bad blood. I just couldn't keep carrying those burdens, and you're not trying to make anything better. So that's why I said all that, baby. The poor me stories, you know what you said. I can't deal with it. Can't.
But you know what, sis? Sometimes we have to be adult and mature enough that even if we do empathize with them and we do get it, we do understand. Cause listen, sometimes life can be beating you upside your head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear. However, sometimes because you getting beat upside your head too, you have to let go of them. There's
Right.
the rule for lifeguards when you swimming. You don't try to save somebody if you can't already save yourself.
Right, right.
Because you more likely to get pulled down with them and take on too much water and drown yourself than to help them. If it's so, you have to assess the situation. You can't just jump out there to try to get somebody out that water. So
That is
there's,
so true.
so you got to realize sometimes you're going to have to let go of people simply because right now in your life, and they ain't even asked, so they don't even fucking know. And they really probably don't care, let's be clear.
Right,
But
right.
but you going through your own storm. So I can't put your water in my boat, and my boat already taking on water.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. That makes me a fool. I
And
can't
like,
do that. I cannot die trying to help somebody else.
right. That's true. That is so true. That's one of
So
them. That's like that saying, sis. You can't pour from an empty cup. You know, you can't give
yep,
what you don't have either.
yep, that's right.
And like Love said about her second part was and get your S together at 40, the jealousy and the jealousy because I have my life together. One thing I have learned in this since I've been on this content creator journey, y'all, people want to see you do good. I've seen it so much. I ain't even playing, baby. I can tell y'all some stories. I done seen it so much. They want to see you do good, but never better than them. They do not want to see you do better than them. They don't want to see you elevating past them. They don't even want to feel like, oh, she about you. I think she doing too good. Like they don't want to see it. So you definitely right about the jealousy part too.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get something to drink so I could read. Yes, the older
Okay.
you get, the more you have less than patience. And I never did get a whole lot of patience. So the older I'm getting, the less I got, and I had less to start with. Peaches said, yes, love. Get your mama said, and I'm totally okay with it. I have so much peace.
Say that.
Let me tell y'all something about my sis, Miss Peaches. That's the one thing. When I tell you she gonna have peace or she will get gone, I mean that. Her house is so peaceful.
Her
It is. She
her
lived that.
and her aura just screams peace too. I want to say that. Like my first interaction with her on Saturday,
Mhm.
um so by you saying that, I picked that up from her. Like I could see that.
She is peace. She is, and she lived that. Now that she have a
Hold
testimony
on,
to get
sis.
to
My
there.
computer just did something.
Oh shit, shoot. You all right?
Did it kick me off?
No, I see you. I
Hold
hear you.
on, let me see.
Well, I don't see you, but I see your little
Okay, okay.
picture.
Well, that's fine. Long as y'all can hear me, I'll figure out what's going. Okay, I'll figure out what's going on.
Okay, I hear
I
you though
swiped
too.
something and it did that.
Uh-oh. Thank
Let me
you.
get
Get
back
your
so I can.
mama.
You can finish doing the comments, sis, while I figure this out.
Okay, just be careful. Remember, if it take you out, you come right back. You know what? I don't know. But hopefully that don't
Okay.
happen. Love said, I entertain myself and I have that's all I need. Love, you got us. We love you, love, because you is funny. Love funny, y'all. She don't care what she say or where she say it at. She gonna engage in your comments. Get your mama said, I feel so lost most of the time because I work full time and death can't catch lives all day long. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Get your mama, and I'm gonna tell you
And
what I
that
say. And I've
and that
said
is okay.
that's right. I have said that long as I've been on here. People that know me that I talk to, I have when I talk about content creation on my channel on my page, I tell them all the time, your people will understand you. If you don't understand why, as a content creator who's posting 10 times a day on all 4 platforms, why the I cannot sit over there on your page and engage and share everything you post out. If you can't understand that, you're not grown woman enough to be in my circle. And I say that with my chest. You just ain't mature enough, baby. Right. You feel how you want to, but baby, listen, I don't understand and you don't understand. So we ain't got no damn standing. Deuces. And that's what we got to do. Don't even let yourself get emotionally involved with nobody. Child, you start seeing them yellow flags, go on and ride out, baby. Leave them where you found them. That's how I live now. I ain't lying. I don't be bothered. So get your mama. I say that to say find your balance. But remember, your balance ain't about them. Ain't nobody on here know you. The period. Sometimes you just have to pick you. Go on, it's Scammers World. There you go. That's it. That's all. Bam. Sometimes you, not they ain't got to pick you. You got to pick you. Ooh, Scammers World. That's good. Somebody right up with a nice little red bowl right here. It's Christmas. It's Scammers World say yes, and all trying to make time to support their content. Exactly. I ain't got time for it. Get your mama said that part, Gamma. That's what I've learned with age. I pick me. Yes, get your mama. It will drain you. Miss Peacher said, you better say that, Ambra. I am that friend. I had a friend like that. It was so draining. She never took the advice, so I had to detach. That's right. You all right over there, Ambra? Okay. Love, my brother.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. I do. I was going to keep reading
okay,
comments.
It's going in and out. I think I'm going to have to go out.
Okay, I'll just keep reading comments while you
I'm going to go out and come back in.
Okay. Love said, my brother-in-law calls every day complaining to my husband about his money problems. But while he's steady spending and going on vacation. I said, how do you listen to that every day? It ain't it. But you know them men folks, they different. Beautifully Hill said, y'all already know how I am about someone draining me. Turn them loose. She said, turn them loose. But not any which way but loose. Just turn them loose. Y'all be listening to Beautifully Hill. And the brother-in-law was never around when the money was overflowing. Oh, so when they had it, they wasn't there. And now that they ain't got it, they want you to be there. See, that's that give and take stuff I'm talking about. I ain't giving no more than you giving. If you don't give it, I ain't giving it. And you can go on and take that to Jesus and them. I'm not doing it. Get your mama said, I know someone that would call and instead of saying good morning, she'll start with everything that was going on wrong in her life. I said, sis, it's not even 7 a.m. Stop that. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I be ad-libbing. Y'all remember, y'all done ad-libbed the song of 5. We all do it. But yeah, oh no, I know you did. Wait a minute. Get off my phone with that bullshit. And no, I'm not blocking you and I'm not putting my phone on do not disturb. Stop calling. Love, the ones that complain but don't try to change. That's right. They didn't do what they want to do. They is only focused on themselves. They don't even realize that they the problem yet. See, you can't help nobody that don't realize they the problem. Good food, good mess. Hey, Amber, April, and chat, laying down for work. Hey. Well, I hope you get some good rest before you got to go there. Thank you for coming over here with us before you go to bed to go to sleep with real and raw conversations. Miss Peaches, her perspective said, thank you, sis. Thank you, Amber. It's because I've been through so much. That right. When you get tired, I'm going to tell you something. When you get tired of some shit, when women get tired, y'all know Ara Kelly said it. When a woman's fed up, baby, If you ain't heard that, go listen to it. It's on Apple Music or Spotify somewhere. Everybody got it probably. Love said, I'm sending my kids to Miss Peaches. Oh, no, they don't do children. There ain't no children in Miss Peaches. That's why she able to have peace. Love, they ain't no children there. Nan. Not even a possible. That's part of the peace having. Beautifully Hill said, I know that's right. If it costs me my peace, it's too expensive. And I ain't get me a Birkin. Miss Peaches said, we sure do love you, love. We do. Don't go nowhere. You there? You Amber?
I'm back.
Oh, I hear you. Okay. It's plenty of comments. I
I'm
still
back.
ain't caught up. It's plenty of comments. I still ain't caught up.
Now you
You
go
got
ahead
something
and
else
finish.
on?
I was
Okay. Get your mama said, listen to my cell phone and letting it play on the computer. Oh, thank you. Love sent a heart. Miss Peaches
yes,
said,
thank you.
Miss Peaches said, get your mama. That is okay. I work full time too, so I'm still finding my balance with social media. We will get there because some days, ooh, we. And I tell her, I didn't want to call her out and say that's what I told my sis, but that's what I tell her. You got to find your balance because the truth is, let me tell you something about your content creator schedule. And I'm sure the Amber will tell you this, and this is part of detaching too, because you got to understand your limits in order to successfully implement boundaries that require detaching from the BS. But you got to find your balance because the things that are going on in your real life, examples, your job, your children, your spouse, your house, school. Some people got 4 or 5, all 5 of them things going on. You have to still be able to do all of that and then add social media. So you have to find a schedule that works for you. If it ain't but 3 times, or maybe you don't post but 10 times a week. It's the consistency. Once it'll take a little longer, but once you're consistent, the algorithm will pick you up if you're producing quality content. Period. But the balance has to be about you and your life for you to be successful and not stressed out.
Talk that talk, sis.
Now that's just a little advice. Y'all know I ain't got no classes or nothing, but I learned a little something. Y'all
That
know
is
I be
so
talking
true.
to Amber.
Can y'all hear
Coming
me?
back,
Oh, okay,
y'all.
it is. Okay.
My laptop went off. Get your mama said, I love how you're reading. It's exactly how I'm saying it. Okay, good, good, good. I like it. I like it. Because, baby, I be ad-libbing. I've been ad-libbing for years. Miss Peaches said, no, ma'am, no kids over here, girl. Love, I tried to save you, but don't bring up no more children over there with Peaches and Yummy. They do not do cheering because they ain't got to. It's so
Hey,
peaceful over there.
Blicky.
Ooh, that's part of it. Yep, she covered. Blicky! Hey, Blicky. Miss Peaches said, this is the do what we want when we want house. Is I love vacation there. Hey, at Blicky, said Peaches. Get your mama said, yes, Miss Peaches. Amber said, hey, good food. With a heart. Miss Peaches, her perspective said, I take breaks as needed. Get your mama, I think that's laughing. Y'all know my eyes tight. Blicky said, hey, Peaches, in her Brooklyn tone. All right, let's get back to it. Where we going? What we gonna say next, sis? Where we going with it? Because you got cut out of here when you were trying to
I
talk.
think we kind of talked about I did, and I was trying to just say about Peaches that I picked up good energy from her. I could tell that she's a peaceful person. But I think we covered like the when, the how, and why up. And even if y'all don't want to come up, because y'all are always engaging and y'all have pretty much said in the comments, basically how y'all deal with detaching also, like Tanya said, if it costs her piece is too expensive, I know Miss
Yep.
Peaches was saying basically her piece is that's what matters, and when it hurts it's still necessary. So I feel like everybody has kind of gave their feelings on this topic or whatever. So the panel is open if anyone wants to come up and talk about your take on detachment. And one last thing that I wanted to say, sis, was have y'all ever dealt with people like, and when you detach from them or you feel the need to detach, they feel like they need a reason for closure or whatever? And like, what is y'all take on that? Because my take on it is sometimes closure is not needed. Sometimes the disrespect was the closure. So like, how do y'all feel about that? Because some people feel like, oh yeah, I feel like you should let people know why and stuff like that.
I feel like, for me personally, let me say this real quick. Anybody come up and want to share anything, remember, we learn from one another's experiences if we got any sense. That way we don't got to go through it again or go through it at all sometime. So sharing, when we have a community of women like what we're developing and creating over here, is really important because you never know who gonna hear that. Even if they don't hear it right now, they could hear it on the replay, they can hear it anywhere. But that's why this is a safe space. That's why
Right.
this page, that's why Ambriel created this community. So just so you know,
Yeah,
that's why
just
we
to
open
help.
it up for y'all to come up.
Right. Help each other. Help the next person, like she said, that may be listening and tuning in or catching a replay, that could be very well dealing with this situation or the topic at hand that we're discussing, on that Monday.
Mm-hmm. But I just feel like, honestly, if it's enough going on, like, if someone is that unaware of their behavior, because I'm not I'm not going to just detach from someone without a reason, right? I'm not just going to make that decision out of nowhere. So I feel like if you can't even see what you're doing, that just confirms that I need to get away from you.
I know that's right, sis.
If you're not even, how can I have a conversation and get you to understand how I feel if you can't even see what you're doing that makes me feel that way? You can't even see it. It's not that you said, okay, but I do that because of blah blah blah. Maybe it's something that you can't control. Like, I have a bad habit. I there's certain things, just because of things I've been through, that I just don't do, right? So I expect the people around me
Mm-hmm.
to respect that. If you can't respect that, you can't be around me. But that was your choice. It really
Right.
wasn't mine. So I don't feel like I should have to explain to you what the problem is, deuces, because you know what you did. What you think? You think that's right, or you think something else?
No, I agree. No, no,
Mm.
no. No, I definitely agree. I was saying right, right. I
Oh,
definitely
oh.
agree because I'm like Peaches. I was reading her comment while you were talking, and that's me to the T. I may not always let you know why I'm falling back. Like the example that I gave y'all earlier, with the young lady that I felt like she and I was building what Tanya and I have built, or what April and I are building. Um, I just fell back, because it was starting to become too much for me. The all over the place, the inconsistency. They would go without weeks of me hearing from them, and I'm looking at you like a sister, or we're building like a sisterhood. It was just too much. And me, y'all, Tanya would tell y'all, beautifully healed, I'm not a needy friend or sister. April can tell y'all that. She on the panel with
Me
me. She'll tell
neither.
you. I'm not. right. I'm not one of those people where you got to be all the way always under me, or we got to always be on the phone. I don't do that. So I know that it wasn't that. But like I said, it was just too inconsistent. You go like six
Mhm.
weeks, I don't hear from you, 2 months. And I'm like, well, dang, when we supposed to be working on stuff together and stuff like that. So at this point, and when the times that you do call, like I said, it's draining. You're just dropping stuff on me. So at that point, I felt the need to, okay, I want to detach. I'm done with this.
Mhm.
If you don't know why, like you said, sis, figure it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You
And it's no
grown.
bad blood. People got to stop
Mm-mm.
thinking that when you detach, also, that it's beef. It's not beef. I'm not mad with you. Like I'm just going I'm going a separate route, a separate way. I'm not
Yeah,
mad. It's no beef. It ain't no bad blood.
that's right. Some people eat their steak rare, some people eat it well done. And it's 100 million people that eat it all the different ways in the middle. But every damn body eating a damn steak. You understand?
Right.
And that's just the facts. Everybody ain't gonna and it's okay. It don't mean it's no beef. That's why I use steak. I be thinking how funny y'all trying. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. But
You so silly.
it's definitely there. It's like there's no beef. I have, unless I have had to box you. You know what I'm saying? There's never any beef.
Right, right.
Never. And that's the facts. Ain't never any beef.
Teacher
What?
said, I
What?
don't always let people know I'm detaching. I'm very good with dismissing. No beef. I wish you well, but I'm done. And that's me. That is me, sis. Like, hey, I'm good. You too much for me.
Mm-mm.
And that's okay, y'all, because like my sister always say this, beautifully healed. She'll say, some people I'm too much for, and that's okay. The people that love me, they love me, and the people that I'm too much for, I'm okay with that. And I feel the same way. Just because she's too much for somebody else, she don't bother me. We get along just fine. So
Hello.
April, right? April may be too much for somebody, but she don't bother me. We get along just fine. I may be too much for people, but I don't bother them. So you just have to find your people.
Peaches said, and after I whoop your ass, there still won't be any beef. It never was. You just got
Hello?
within reach. That was on you. I didn't follow you. You came within reach. If I did it, you was there. I didn't come to you. Get your mama said, and y'all know I love me some Tanya.
Get your mama. She always say that too. She always say, I can be too much for people. I'm like, girl, hush.
But
I
my
love me some
cousin be
Tanya
too much for
too.
people, but I don't really care. So
Yep.
it'll be all right. But
Hmm.
that's just the truth. You know what? I think sometimes too we set ourselves up to have to figure out about detaching from people, but they never should have been there. Because you
Yeah.
pick this person up and you put them on a shelf in a group on a shelf where they didn't belong. They should have been packed up in some bubble wrap in the shed, and you put them out on display. You
Right,
shouldn't
right.
that you got to put people in the position that you want them to play too.
Talk
You
about it.
can't take somebody from the outer courts. You can't just take somebody off the bench and put them on the court when there's already 5 men in there.
And sis, that's the when I talk about I'm in an uncomfortable space, that's another one for me, like currently. And me and you've had that talk, and I've told you like, and when what you said to me that one time, it just stuck with me. And I was like, she just read me down. But when
No, I
you
didn't.
told me you did, but it was necessary. I needed to hear it. But when you told me, you was like, part of your problem is you try to be the person for people that you didn't have when you first started out on your journey. You didn't have that person to help you. So you try to be that to others. And the reality of it is you can't, because it's not fair to you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel
Mm.
like I had to learn that too. Like you said, some people need to go on the bubble wrap and they need to go in the shed, but you bringing them out and putting them on the shelf and when they need to be put up.
And,
So that
and,
that
some,
was an issue for me too.
and sometimes you need to hit them with the hammer, sis. Bust them
That
up,
too.
get them out, put them in the trash.
And walk on.
Blinky said, I'm not good at detaching, especially if I know I was genuine, but I'm learning.
And that's all you can do, Blicky,
That's
because
right.
that was me. That when I tell you give yourself grace, baby, that is all you could do. That
That's
was
right.
once me. Yeah, that was once me, literally all the way up until I had got sick like around fall. And it's like God was just talking to me during that time. Like, you done did so much for people. Like, it's time for you to focus on self. It's time for you to pour in your own cup. And I needed that because I'm always going. I'm always, if a opportunity present itself, I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do, and that's not always good, because just because an opportunity presents itself, that don't mean it's the opportunity for you or the best thing for you to do. So, during that time of me being sick, it probably was like a week, girl. I was at home, had like a cold or whatever the case may be, and I just, had like a lot of time to focus and regroup or whatever. And that led me to being in the space that I'm in now, right now, this uncomfortable space, and just like focusing on myself and pouring into myself and stuff like that. Like, I'm being very cautious of who I connect
Mhm.
myself with, who I collaborate with, who I work with, who I partner with. I'm just being very cautious of all that because, like you said, I wasn't good at detaching either. And I couldn't understand for the longest, Blicky, because of my heart. Am I perfect? No. Am I a saint? No. But I know that I show up in love and I'm very loyal. You know what I'm saying? So because of my heart, I had to understand everybody ain't gonna move like you. Stop
Mhm.
thinking that's your biggest downfall, thinking that just because you want to see somebody do good, that they want to see you do good. And that's not always the case.
Mm. Yep, that's true. That is very, but it's like anything else in life, it just takes time. It
Yeah, that's
really,
why I
really
said
do.
give yourself grace, Blicky, and just keep learning, keep learning, keep moving accordingly, and pray for discernment, and always before you do anything, that's what I've started doing more of. Even though I did it, ask God to order your steps. He ain't gonna fail you.
Mm. Hmm. We're gonna skip that comment. Peace always talking.
No, we're gonna highlight it.
I seen you.
She said she would definitely read you. Yeah, girl, she read me talking about some no, she did. And she read me, but I needed to hear it. And it was definitely needed. And that's the thing too, Peaches. A lot of people can't take brutally honest people. Like that's how Tanya beautifully healed and I are with each other. We gonna tell each other what you need to hear. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And she do me the same way. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I want to be, that's why I said earlier, I'm so thankful for my circle. I am so thankful for these women that God have placed in my life because I want people around me like that. I want people to tell me when I'm wrong. I want people to correct me when I need to be corrected.
Mm.
So yeah, she'll give you a little read, honey.
I was not reading nobody. I just be talking. It just sound like a read, but I promise I just
I
be
got off
talking.
the phone with her Peaches and I told Cliff, I said, she done got me all the way together.
Oh Lord, no.
He said, what she say? I went to telling him. I said, I mean, she was just telling me stuff that I ain't never even shared with her. I don't know how she know my business. Telling me stuff that I never even told her, y'all. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how she know that? But baby, she got me together on that call. But it was needed.
If you can't get them kind of conversations from someone you call sis, where the hell else you go get it?
Right.
But if you holler, I'll take a ride and box if we need to.
Let's see.
Oh,
Blicky said, I'm doing better at it than before. And that's good. That's why I said, girl, give yourself time and grace and just keep learning. That's all we can do. That's life.
Mm-hmm. And just remember, like I said earlier, if you would, people will move themselves out the way if you'll let them. Just sit back. If you'll
Mm-hmm.
get quiet for a few minutes, they'll move themselves because they'll get tired. Because what they're trying to get from you is whatever they're there for. So
Yep.
once you get still and you get quiet, they no longer going to get whatever it is they needed
Mm-hmm.
from you.
And
And
I
so
noticed that
eventually they'll
too.
move themselves.
That is so true. I've noticed that. I've experienced it and went through it or whatever. When a person can't get what they want, if you pay attention to their movement after they don't get what they want, it's confirmation for exactly like sis said, exactly what they were there for.
Mm-hmm. People will show you everything you want to know if you'll watch their ass.
Yep.
You said it. Lord, we hit it at the same time. Peacher said, yes. She talked like that in real life, y'all. Those are truly the what people?
The
Best
best
people.
people.
Oh, she fixed it. I see. Yes, surround me with people who are gonna tell me the truth.
Amen.
Well, that's what you gonna give them. Long as I've been your friend, I don't know that you a lie. So that's what you deserve to get from the people around you. Is the whole truth, the whole transparency. If that's who you are, that's what you should get back. Real is rare. Look at get your mama laughing. I hope she ain't laughing at me again.
Laughing because I said probably about to read down because I saw this when she had commented.
Oh,
When I
y'all,
said
I don't.
you got me all the way together.
I do not read anybody. I love if I take my energy to have a conversation with you, is because you matter to me, and I take that real serious. That's why it ain't that many people on that list.
And another thing too, y'all, when it comes to detaching that I don't care for and personally like, um, don't put me in any drama. Um, that doesn't have nothing to do with me. I don't like that. When I tell you, when and it's just me, everybody different. Some people don't care. Some people like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Baby, it's that big of a deal for me. Don't put me in shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's the biggest way for me to cut your ass off or for you to not hear from me again. And my family will tell you this about me because when they be like, oh yeah, they call me Bria or Bree. And so when they be like, "Oh yeah, Bria said or Bree said," and then I know I ain't said that shit. I'm making phone calls. We getting on the phone. I don't give a damn who said what. I know I ain't said that, and I want to talk to the people who said I said it and who the hell it was told to. So, girl, I don't play. If my cousins was on here, they'll tell you right now that's exactly how she is. She do that shit for real because one, don't lie on me. I don't play about
Mm-hmm.
that. Do not lie on me and don't put me in anything that don't have nothing to do with me. I do not like that. That is the quickest way for me to cut your ass off and fall back. That's one of the quickest ways, like Peaches said, for me to detach and ain't telling you nothing. Don't put my name in some shit that don't have nothing to do with me.
Peaches said, yes, Blicky does that too. She tells the truth. She do. I mean, I can. Well, I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say because I don't know. But Miss Peaches said, me and April have had that discussion. Do not fucking include me. Your drama is your damn drama. That's
That's
right. I ain't
it.
got nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
What
do
I
not put
don't know
me in it.
nothing. But baby, when it comes to stuff like that, I act like I do with the police, baby. If I don't be the slowest person on the block, I don't know nothing. What you say? What you say your ass together till you stop talking to me. What you
Right.
say?
Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl
Oh,
the Pearly.
hey, Cheryl, how you doing?
Yeah, I just don't and I feel like y'all because stuff like that at our y'all know what they say with the new modern term at this big age. Stuff like that at this big age is so unnecessary and uncalled for. Like once I see you don't put my name in some shit that don't have nothing to do with me, or even if it is like just associated, please don't do that. Don't do it. Don't put me in nothing that I ain't got nothing to do with. I stay in my own lane. I do my own thing. This my saying. This what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Now if I'm in something, I'm loud. Tanya will tell you she beautifully healed. If I'm in something and it has something to do with me, I'm gonna make sure like I don't have no issue whatsoever saying, oh, this shit got everything to do with me. Like I'm gonna stand on that too. But don't put me in nothing that ain't got nothing to do with me either.
Hello. Cause when I show up, everybody in the building can get it. Cause
Yeah.
why is y'all talking about me in here?
Right. Me
And
and Tanya had a situation like around her birthday. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but and the person and other people and supporters or whatever, they was like, you ain't even got nothing to do with it. The fuck if I don't. I was here, I was there when it took place. I passed the keys on to the person, and it got something to do with my damn sister. I got every fucking thing to do with this. So again, if I'm in it, I'm in it. And I'ma stand on that. But if I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, you saying my name or put me in some shit, don't do that. Please don't.
yeah, hello.
I'm falling all the way back.
Peaches said, LOL, it's the country in us, Ambril. The loudness. That's why you're loud. Country.
Right, Peaches. Hey, Sandy
Hello,
Pooh.
Sonny Pooh.
Oh, Sonny Pooh. How you doing? She said, great
Hello.
topic. Yes, girl, we've been up here chatting it up about when to detach, how to detach, and why to detach.
Mm.
Well, y'all, since you got anything else, look, nobody hit the panel. Did nobody want to come up? We want y'all to get more comfortable and start coming up here. We know we just getting started, but we're gonna keep going and till we get stronger and bigger and better.
Oh, we got a comment. Love said, that's why I do my own thing too. I have no drama in my real life, but I will sure watch it on social media. Now that, yeah, Lord, I will too.
Lord, that's me too.
That's why, baby, that's why I can't post sometimes. I be watching somebody else be here and give my opinion and not care and keep moving. You do give your
Hello.
opinion.
I love that because that's so me. Like that's me right there. Like, baby, I'm be watching the drama and all of that, but don't put me in it. I don't want no parts in it, but I'm gonna watch it and look at it.
Listen, I know everything that happened. So I tell you fast, I don't know nothing. I will tell you a story. I don't know nothing. But you know what, Amber, and I tell adults this, and this is my thing. And I got a big issue with adults lying. Children lie. So when adults lie, I be like, an adult that will tell a lie proves to me how immature they really are. Cause you is grown.
You
What
sound
is
like
somebody
Tanya.
gonna do to
Yeah,
you?
that's what Tanya say. She be like, well, I'm gonna tell the truth because I mean, what's gonna happen if I don't? I'm
What you
grown.
gonna do? Cause I'm ready. I'm about that life. So what are we doing here? Why are we lying and we are grown? That's my thing. It's like that right there will show you who somebody is. Or if somebody come and tell me is a gossiper. See, if you an adult and you was a gossiper, like you just really just be in people business, not on a petty laughing drama type level. I'm like on social media watching people's storylines and stuff. I'm talking about you just always just own that, right? That's just who you are. Everything around you is that.
Right.
Those are signs that I don't need to be bothered. So why would I try to even, and that's where we mess up, sis. We go to try to be friends with, and we go to try to be helpful to. Because sometimes it's not even about a friend. Sometimes you be trying to help somebody because you see where they are. And the reason I know that is because I did it for years.
And
I
I
never
have
wanted
too.
anybody, the same thing I said to you, sis, that day in that conversation, I had to say to myself years ago. And that's why I know what it looked like and how to fix it. Or how to change it. I should say, not fix it.
Yeah, because I had to learn, sis. that everybody is not my assignment. I tell Tanya that all the time because me and Tanya literally got the same heart. Like and I feel like that's why we mesh so well. That's why we get along so well. You would think that we have known each other longer than 3 years, 2, 3 years. You would think we've been knowing each other 10 plus years because that's how close we are. But we literally got the same giving heart, the same always trying to help, always trying to assist. And so I told her that. I said, you know what I had to learn? Everybody is not my assignment. And she was
Mm.
like, dang, she was like, sis, that's deep right there because she said she just felt that because when you naturally a giver, you're always trying to help. You
Mm-hmm.
always trying to assist where needed, and sometimes the reality of it is, y'all, that they're not assigned to you just because they in need or just because somebody need their light bill paid or just because somebody need they short $200 on their rent and they come telling you, oh, April, I'm this, I'm that, or whatever. That does not mean that you're assigned to help that person. And a
Mm.
lot of times we jump and we like, oh yeah, I can help you or whatever. And I told her also that a lot of times, y'all, we be saving people from their own damn karma.
Say that. It don't be God or the devil. It be your
Right.
karma.
We're
You was
saving
reaping
them.
what you sowed.
Right. And we're saving them from their karma. So I had to step back and start telling myself that also too. Like just because somebody come to you and they need your help or they need your expertise, they need what like your knowledge. They need you to share it with them. They need you to help them. That does not mean God has assigned you to them.
Mm-hmm. You know they are hustlers, liars, scammers in real life. So why do I don't understand why on this social media it's kind of crazy. You see in real life too, but on this social media it's like these people. I don't understand how they get these emotional attachments like they get, but these people literally get attached to other people that they have never even seen on FaceTime. Do you hear? That is crazy.
That is crazy. And they do that.
And they do it all the time. But the same way people do that, there are people that attach themselves to you like leeches. They want you to be friendly with them so they can try to finesse you. That's
Yep.
who they are. That's their mind. Just like you got them type of people in real life. And it's easier to do that on the internet than in person. So why is we up here just opening ourselves up to any and everything? That's just foolery to me. We adults.
Yeah, you got on me about that too. Peaches.
I'm not opening myself up. I will talk to a lot of people, but the rest of it, baby, I don't give a
Peach,
damn. And that's in
Peaches,
real
you
life.
heard me. She got on me about that. She was like, look now, and another thing, you need to stop doing this. I know you want to help people. I know your heart, sis. I watched you. I know how you are, but you need to look, this ain't it. I said, okay, I listened to her too, though. Shoot, I did.
You just can't, and people will show you who they are. And I'll tell you something else. We don't pay enough attention. Or either one, you didn't pay enough attention, or two, you really think they won't do that shit to you.
And they will.
Baby, listen. If you the type of oh Lord, if you the type of person who always up here, you always got receipts on other people. You always got you got baby. I don't got the storage to be saving all them damn text messages on my phone, but they be having all these messages. They be having all of this or that. They be editing stuff, switching up stuff to make it look a certain way. Like
Mhm.
if you did all of that to even one other person, it's in you because that take a lot of energy. So if
Yeah.
that's who you are ever, or you was ever in some shit like that, why would I? Why? That's like pouring a hot coffee on your lap. Why would you do that? And I think that we don't hold ourselves accountable enough for our own choices.
Mhm.
Sometimes you going through hell with that person because you chose to keep that person there, and they wasn't never supposed to been there. You gave them a seat at your table and they wasn't even supposed to have got the crumbs.
Yeah,
Do you understand? See, we messed ourselves up. We
that's
do. And
true.
we have to be.
I had to hold myself accountable for that also. Just like with a situation with Tanya and I earlier this year, and I was telling her, I said, she'll tell y'all, I'm gonna admit my screw up, my F up, or whatever. When I mess up, I mess up, and again, like you said, sis, it's just my heart. But I told her, I said, yeah, I dropped the ball on this one. I did, because back to what you said, when a person approaches you, they'll tell you exactly what they want if you pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know exactly what they want from you if they're using you or trying to ride your coattail or whatever the case may be. And I was like, yeah, like I dropped the ball on this one. Like I said earlier on this live, I'm just very cautious now. After talking to you, having to talk with you, a lot of talks with Tanya or whatever. That's why it's so important to surround yourself by women that genuinely love and care for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they not gonna tell you wrong. They not gonna lead you wrong if the love is genuine. So, yeah, I'm just very cautious now.
Mm-hmm. And you have to protect yourself. And that's the thing about boundaries. We're going to talk about that one Monday too, about boundaries. Boundaries are not for other people. People think that boundaries are about other people,
but
if you put a boundary in place about other people, you already made a mistake. Boundaries are set up to protect the inside, not the other side.
Right.
That's the fact. That's it. So you got to understand what you're doing. But so many people read a self-help book and be trying to do all this shit, and they couldn't even comprehend the first 4 words.
And I put that in the description of this live, sis. But we didn't get around to it. So you're right. We could do a part 2 and do boundaries. But I put in the description, let's chat about setting healthy boundaries and detaching. Because the truth of the matter, y'all, is that's what detaching is also. It's a healthy boundary.
Yep.
Because that's you like saying, okay, you move this kind of way, or you did this, or you disrespected me in this type of way. I'm no longer putting up with it. So I'm detaching. Or you're draining, you're toxic, you keep putting me in drama or whatever the case may be. Look, I'm detaching, whatever that looks like, it all boils down to a healthy boundary that you're setting. And like you said, it's not for other people, it's for yourself. So, like we said earlier in the conversation, it hurts, but it's necessary. It has to be done. Let's see. Peaches said, Ambrielle, I know you ain't lying. She do me the same way. Love said, social media makes me never want a friend, and it's sad because I know there are good people on here, and that's true. Peaches said, Ambrielle, at first I was like, oh, but I got over it. Videotaping people's conversation.
Why?
Right. I don't even know how to record it or how to edit or record anything.
Accountability, baby. Yeah, Lord. They can't even spell it, but you right.
Blicky said, yes, I love and value my talks with OG. Yeah, definitely much needed. Yeah, they call her OG. Jill gave us some flowers. Thank you. We appreciate the flowers.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Look, that's the show for tonight. We enjoyed you, ladies. Sis, well, first, did you have anything else?
No, I'm good.
Because we got started about 17. It's 8:16, so we have completed our hour. We enjoyed you, ladies. Thank y'all for showing up, and engaging with us on these uncomfortable and real and raw conversations. We really enjoy, I enjoy it so much. Even when my baby was sick, y'all, I missed y'all for them 2 weeks. April will tell you. I was like, I was trying to squeeze it in, but my baby was so sick. I had to tend to her first. But I just enjoy coming on here, having these talks with y'all, like other grown women. We can talk, we can disagree. Oh, we have a guest.
We have a guest.
I just came to show a little support, sis. You know how I do. little
Oh,
picture.
thank you, sister
I'm
girl.
I'm sitting here hammering shit. So I put these daggone dresses together because remember the other ones was broken, so I finally got the replacement ones.
Oh,
So
Ooh,
okay.
we.
I'm putting them together. But yeah, definitely, great topic. Y'all, you gotta know when to let go. You already know how I roll, honey. If it don't bring me peace, I don't even mess with it. I'm okay with saying bye. I don't owe you no explanation. You don't owe me no explanation. Have a good
Mhm.
life, and I might wish you the best.
Yeah, Peaches, she like you. Don't play no games, baby. We'll change her number like nobody
Baby, them
business.
change. Wait, how many numbers I done had since you've known me in real life? On
Y'all,
both
so
sides.
many. She don't play. I'm
Listen,
like, she texts me, she like, sis, this my new number. I'm like, oh hell, who done did something else? She don't have no problem changing that number.
baby, when I'm done, I don't owe you nothing. I don't want you trying to contact me. I don't want you calling me blocked. I don't want none of that. Just leave me alone and let me go in peace. Honey, you lose all access to me when I'm done. Baby, blocking
Hello,
you
all
on
access.
all access. I block you on social media. I block you everywhere because I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to know how your life doing, and you shouldn't care how mine doing.
Right.
So yeah. But I just came up here to show a little support, honey. I'm about to get back to hammering because I'm hammering in y'all ear right now.
Well, thank you for gracing our panel, sis.
No
Yes,
problem,
thank you.
love.
All right, girl.
All right.
Smile through the let's wrap up these comments real quick. So people made some comments while Beautifully Healed was in here. Been listening. Smile through the tears said, been listening while working. Thank you for the shared wisdom. Have a great night, ladies. You too, smile through the
You
tears.
too.
Thank
And thank
you.
you for tuning in.
Cheryl the Pearl gave us some hearts, sis.
Thank you for the hearts.
Miss Peaches, her perspective said, great live, ladies. Always a pleasure. It is. She gave us some hearts.
Thank you, sis.
Cheryl the Pearl said, have a nice evening, y'all. You too, Cheryl the Pearl.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all tag me if anything petty happened on the south side. Love said, great show. Thank you,
Thank you,
love.
love. I
You know,
love
we
love
love you
comments.
over here, love.
Her and
We gonna,
Peaches, they be tripping me out in the comments.
oh, yes, we be talking shit. All us, everybody around me talk shit. You can believe it. Take care of home first. Grown folks understand. Period.
Thank
It's
you,
that simple.
Peaches.
LOL. I love it. Oh, shoot. I don't hit the wrong button. I absolutely agree. That's so me. It is, Sheena. Get your mama said, love the live. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Get your mama. That's my girl.
Tell Smiles I said hi. Smiles, love said hi. She said, hi, love. So listen, ladies, we are going to start. One of the things I wanted to bring up real quick before we end, one of the things that we want to do is start highlighting you ladies that are over here, or we may even reach out to some of the people we like that are in, maybe they're content creators, maybe they aren't, maybe they're just interesting, phenomenal women, right? But we want to start over here with you guys. So we want to start spotlighting you guys, like maybe every other week or something like that, depending on how many we got to go, right? Or maybe we do one a week. We don't know yet for sure, but how we're going to do that schedule wise. However, if any of you are interested in coming up here, we're going to chat. We want to, just get to know you, your page, your content, whatever it is,
Yes.
whatever it is you want to share.
Send some love your way also, because you don't ever know. This is also networking too, y'all, outside of us coming and supporting each other and using it as an outlet to just kind of like vent and get things off our chest and stuff like that. It's also networking, because at the end of the day, content creators, this is a business. So don't sleep on the opportunity to network. You never know who April may know that you don't know, and they could be watching her tuned into her live stream and they see you on there. You don't know who I may know that you don't know. So that's what it's about, networking. And we also encourage y'all to share the live also, because I'm sure y'all got some people that I don't know, that I would love to connect with also, and my sis as well.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna build a community, and I want to know who I ain't got to eat with you every night, but I need to know who you are if we're gonna be over here in the same community. That's close
Right.
quarter. It's close to damn enough here.
Yep. And talking and just sharing and venting with each other, because that's what this is for. That's why I said, honey, I missed y'all them 2 weeks. I was like, shit, I got some shit to tell them. I want to talk to my girls.
Exactly.
Yes.
But y'all have a great week, a rest of your week, a good evening. Blessings to you and your families.
Yes. And we love y'all. And until next Monday, we will catch you ladies on the next live.
Bye.